Thank you so much for tuning in and clicking on this video. It's the latest on trend with your girl, Biami.
Come and see fraud. Guys, come and see fraud. What I just read here in the papers. A family of 3 managed to access a care package of nearly £8,000. Correction, sorry. £800,000, not 8,000. What do you mean? How did this get about? Like, how did you manage to go past the doctors? Like, what notes? What file? What medical record did you have? This is absolutely crazy. It just never ends, really, isn't it? It really never ends. But let's read through what the reports are stating, okay? And I am reading from the Daily Mail right now. Fraudsters family who once appeared on This Morning faked illness to scam council out of 734,000 over 12 what? 12 years! 12 years! 1, 2, 12 years! 12 years! You mean to tell me for 12 years nobody sussed? You were even on TV. Mad. Let's carry on reading. Husband, wife and mother were all in it. They were all a part of the scam. They all came together, made up this fakery, and they were all a part of the scam. Like, this is big. Like, these are mafias. Like, they planned this for 12 years. They must have planned it well for it to carry on for 12 years. They convinced Hertfordshire Council that, which one is Noble? Is that the mother? Whoever is Noble. They convinced the council that she had a brain disorder. How did they convince the council, please? Like, didn't the council ask for medical records? And if they did ask for medical records, who provided those medical records to them? Because clearly they didn't do their work properly for 12 years. So how long did this brain disorder, like, what exactly was this brain disorder? The trio succeeded in accessing a direct payment care package worth £733,936 and 20 pence from the council between August 2005 and November 2018. All 3 were due to attend trial in April after pleading not guilty. What do you mean not guilty? They changed their pleas to guilty. Okay, cool. Because I was about to say, what do you mean not guilty? Okay, but they changed their plea to guilty this week. The missus appeared on This Morning as one of the youngest people to be diagnosed with a frontotemporal dementia. Wow, like, you had thousands, possibly millions of people watching you, and you sat there convincing people that you had this neurological disease, and it was all fake. Do you know that people actually go through this in real life? And you sat there on national TV and you pretended. You are sick. There is clearly a sickness in your brain cells, because the way that you just convinced yourself that the lie that you was telling was the truth, your reality, that's crazy. That's loco, mental, malad. Malad. How can you do that? 3 members of the family have been convicted. Blah 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 blah. Husband and wife who once appeared. Okay, I've said that already. The trio from whatever. We don't need to know where they are from. This is believed to be one of the largest fraud committed against the local authority. Look at them. Look at their faces, smiling, sitting there. Hey! Come and see fraud. Come and see fraud. Wow. You was getting a care package for 12 years. Care packages such as the one they received are meant for those who need assistance in paying for their own care and support services, but the boroughs and Noble kept the money for themselves, and neighbours started getting suspicious because they started getting like Amazon packages, and they even bought themselves a new car. Neighborhood police, you know, that's me. Neighborhood police, you know, that's me. I'd be like, bro, why have they got a new car? I mean, true say, I wouldn't actually take my time to like call, like report anything. I will only report like if I see violence. If I see violence, I best believe I'm going to report you, okay? Like, if you are in the street, you're doing a madness, I'm going to call the police. I'm going to give you exactly the description. You can call me what you like, okay? You can call me a snitch or whatever. Listen, okay? I'm going to snitch on you because you should not be doing all that. Okay, but kudos to them, man, for breaking this crime. Like, Hertfordshire Council then began to full investigation after carers became suspicious that Noble was exaggerating the extent of her needs. So when did these carers actually start to become suspicious? Is it after 10 years, 5 years, 2 years? Because 12 years to be able to go on and a carer did not clock. But now the carer wants to be like, oh yeah, she's exaggerating. 12 years. It should not even have gone past even 2, maybe 3, 4, 5. After 5 years, nah. Subsequently, they were accused of assisting the pensioner by laundering the proceeds of her crime. All three, who had lived in Germany in the past for a few months, were due to attend trial after pleading guilty in June 2020. Although they returned to the UK 10 days ago before the court hearing, Francis is still in Berlin and continues to deny any wrongdoing. The pensioner said that the guilty pleas were an effort to bring an end. Hey! So basically, they are now saying that we only pleaded guilty to kind of shut everyone up, in hope that it would kind of like just silence everybody and just hurry the thing, like, because we're innocent. Because she's saying here, running out of money. The pensioner said that the guilty pleas were an effort to bring an end to the case. They are running out of money to fight. She told them she'd received the devastating dementia diagnosis, but it had been a battle to initially get doctors to take her seriously. They said doctors were baffled by her condition, assuming she was too young to have dementia, and told her she was being hysterical. So does she have it or not? The thing is, the diagnosis and all of that stuff, okay, cool, because listen, when it comes to the doctors and NHS and hospital, things take long to get diagnosed. That's not even the problem, babe. The problem is, how did you manage to get 12 years of this care that they want to now revoke, and saying that it was a crime that you committed, that they have now convicted you? Like, how did you even carry on all of these years? Like, who are we blaming here? Because they obviously committed the fraud, but this is not the type of fraud that you can just bypass. Like, you need medical records. Like, you need to be able to speak to like doctors, and things need to be signed off and all of that stuff. Like, clearly she was getting carers and stuff like that. Like, so who's the accomplice here? Like, who else has been chipping, has been eating, has been enjoying this money? Who? You better whistle blow, honey. You better whistle blow. This is not making sense to me. The amount of years is not making sense to me. I don't get it. I don't get it. Je ne comprends pas. Do you get it? It's not matching up. The family then began fundraising so she could have one last road trip with her husband before her memories were taken away. She's saying that it got so worse that she dropped out of law degree at university despite having another 2 years of the course still to complete. Yeah, or is it that you was just getting a lot of money that you just felt like you just didn't want to complete your university? Like, because if you are a criminal, then why would you want to go through the right route? Why would you want to, do your due diligence and actually go to uni when you're getting all of the money? Why would you do that? But of course you wouldn't. You'd be living comfortable, eating up and yumming up that money. That's wild, man. That's crazy, guys. But that is just the latest that's been hitting the blogs and hitting the news, and it's a lot. It's crazy. But guys, thank you for tuning in. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Smash the like button, and I'll speak to you guys in my next video.